Guess we're doing this live. Oh, I'm so scared, everybody. Okay. Now, you gotta check this out. You gotta check this out real quick. Now, I brought my cat a little bed a little while ago, about a year ago, and since December, I think since Christmas, she's made a beeline for this cardboard box that I set out, very temporarily, but I gotta leave it there now. She makes a beeline for that little cardboard box every night. Ain't that about a bitch? All right, this is the last CGC haul for a while. I'm in that nice I'm in that nice period where I'm not waiting for any boxes. I'm not checking CGC to you know to check the status of my order. I'm not checking UPS to see when my books are coming back. I'm feel good right now. I haven't felt this way since the end of September. You know what I'm saying? So I feel good. All right. We got some books. This is CGC Hall number 4. This is mid-grade Mayhem going on right here. Nothing crazy, nothing high-grade stuff, but these books are key issues. They're important issues, and they're worth having slabbed no matter what. Okay, now we're starting things off with Detective Comics number 359. I hope the lighting is up to snuff. I've been trying to move. I've been moving things around and doing this and that. Went back to my old school way of presenting comic books. All right, we're doing this. Okay, now we're gonna take a look at this. We're gonna get close up. Hopefully the glare monster isn't too strong. It probably is. There's nothing you can really do about the glare monster when it comes to these. You see a little bit of stain right there. The most important thing is that with any of these books, there are no detachments, no covers detached, no staples popped or anything like that. For me, that's the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? All right, there we go. Some staining again, mid-grade stuff, lower to mid-grade stuff. Again, nothing crazy by way of grades, but I'm happy to have these books regardless. Okay, now we have a nice reveal. I pressed this book out. I paid $200 for this book about 4 years ago. I pressed this book out, tried to get it as flat as I could. A lot of unpressable defects, but that's okay. I still got a 4 on it. It's respectable, especially for a book like this. So, yeah. All right, first appearance of Barbara Gordon. Hell yeah, got it back in a 4. All right, the next offering to the comic book gods is Marvel Spotlight number 4. No, Marvel Spotlight number 5. First appearance of Johnny Blaze, of course, the Ghost Rider. Actually, there was another Ghost. There was a Ghost Rider who was like in the Western comic. I'm still trying to find that first appearance, but nevertheless, now this is a book that I paid. How much did I pay for this book? I want to say a little over $100 for this book. I think back in 2012. I think I paid $127. I forget. Now this is another book that I pressed. Actually, I pressed all these books out. I just wanted, I just wanted to give these books the best shot at a high grade. I don't know if you can really tell with this one, but there's a little bit of a chip missing right there. You really can't tell. But, you know what? Let's go ahead and show that grade off. We have a 6.0. Oh, okay. It's weird because I really thought this book would be. Well, we'll discuss this a little bit further. I'll show you the next offering to the comic book gods. I have one copy of Marvel Spotlight #5, so let's get two graded, right? Now this one, I think I bought this about a year ago. I paid $100 even for this one. Definitely, I mean, you really can't go wrong with a book like this. For some reason, this book feels severely undervalued. I think a mid-grade is the best. Like an older book at mid-grade is the best barometer if a book is hot or not. And like a mid-grade copy of Marvel Spotlight #5 really doesn't go for that much, really. And I'm really surprised by that. Um, I paid $100 for this, and at the time, this is basically what the book was going for, really. So, let's see. We got a little bit of a stamp right there. I actually thought this one was in. I guess not, because this one is, a little bit more black than this one, because you can see those spine ticks, those color breaking spine ticks, a little bit better. But this one came back at a 5.5. Yep, you're right. Rag 718, you are very correct. That is a 5.5. So yeah. So I got two copies of Marvel Spotlight #5 mid-graders, but hey, mid-grade is better than no grade, right? All right. We are moving on with the book du jour, and that is Fantastic Four #52. My God, I bought this book so long ago. I have no clue how much I paid for this. I want to say I maybe have paid $100 for this. I honestly cannot remember. I know at the time that I bought these copies were not going for that much, so I don't think I paid more than $100 for this, which is fine. Again, press this book out. I tried to do as best as I could to try to clean up this back here. I know this back was really dirty, so I cleaned it up as best I could. There was a huge crease in the back with, like in dirt kind of following along into that crease. Tried to clean that up. Some spine ticks here and there. But ultimately, I mean, it's a decent copy. And when I got it back, it came back at a 5.5. And oddly enough, I think this looks way better than this at a 5.5. Maybe because this back is cleaner than this one. So if we exchanged backs, maybe this would be a 6. You know what I'm saying? So, and not only do I have one copy of Fantastic Four #52, first appearance of Black Panther, of course, the hottest movie in the world right now. I've got two. I could have sworn I could have sworn I had 4 copies kicking around here somewhere. I do not know what I did with the other 2. Maybe I sold them off. Maybe I traded them. I don't, because I do not know. The last couple of years have been a haze. I don't remember too much from the past couple of years. So, we got ourselves another Fantastic Four #52. This back is slightly cleaner. There's sun shading right there on the side. A little bit of, I don't know, I guess you can say moisture, roughness. Tough, I don't know. It's tough to describe, especially since you really can't see it. It's not that noticeable. I noticed that there's a reader crease running along the spine here. Again, I pressed this book out, tried to give it as good a shot at a higher grade as possible, and this one came back at a 5.5. All right. 5-5. Yeah, baby. So, so that means I have a Fantastic Four number 52, CGC 11. I can say with confidence that I have a Fantastic Four number 52, CGC 11. Right? That's how that works. Right? Right? Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. We have ourselves the next offering to the comic book gods, and that is Batman number 181. Yes, we have quite a bit of Batman going on in this haul. What's up with this one? I don't remember. Oh, I think I might have paid 60 for this a few years ago at a convention. Again, at the time, Fantastic Four number 52 was not going for that much around the time that I bought this. So I want to say I paid $60 for this. Okay, we're moving on. Batman number 181, first appearance of Poison Ivy. Again, this is another, excuse me, this is another, in my opinion, undervalued book. I don't know why this book doesn't go for more. Again, mid-grade, because I mean, like a 9.8, you can charge whatever you want, but a mid-grade, like a mid-grade Hulk 181 goes for a hell of a whole lot. You know, a reasonable, you know, it's up there in price. I don't want to say a hell of a whole lot, but it's definitely up there in price. And a book like this, you know, in the grade that I'm going to show you, should go for more than it should. But again, pressed it out, try to give it as good. Oh, this thing was dirty. This thing was extremely dirty. Cleaned it up ever so much as best I could. A little bit of sun shading at the bottom. Really, I mean, spine ticks at the back, you really can't notice. You can definitely notice it along the spine here. I want to say I paid. I want to say I paid 100 for this. I believe either I think I paid 125 for this a few months ago. I can't remember which one is which, but I think I paid 125 for this one, and this was kind of dirty all up in here. Clean this up as best I could. I think the main issue is just the spine ticks, and it came back at a 5. Off-white to white pages. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We got some more Batman goodness. We have another copy of Batman number 181. What do I want to say about this one? I think this is the one I might have paid 100 for. I can't. It was so long ago since I bought. I forget which one, but I really can't even remember what I paid. I think it was around the $100 range. You can definitely see the heavy creases along the spine. Again, clean this up. Every copy that I've ever come across of Batman 181 is always dirty around here. It's like super dirty. I know this was a really dirty. You can still see kind of the remnants of dirt, like right around in there. So, yeah. Pressed it out, and it came back at a 4.5. So, yeah. Okay, we are rounding the bases here. I'm not quite sure why I got this one graded. I just wanted to see what I would get for this one. Let's see, what is this? Luke Cage Hero for Hire number 1. It's a decent looking copy. Relatively clean back. I think the main issue with this, I'm not quite sure what the main issue is. I remember checking the reader notes. I mean, you have spine ticks here that break the color. Let's see what I got. I got a 7.5. So, you know, I was really hoping for an 8 on this one, but hey, what are you gonna do? It's clean enough. This should have got an 8. Stop bullshitting around, CGC. All right, now here's the book that I really, really, really wanted to get back, and that is House of Secrets, number 92. Now, I paid, let's see, I paid $150 for this about, I want to say 3 years ago at a convention. This is probably the only copy that I think I've seen in person. This book is extremely hard to find. You know what? I take that back. About 12 years ago, I was at a shop. This was back when comics didn't go for anything. And I saw the rattiest copy of House of Secrets number 92, and it was $10. The guy had it priced at $10. The cover was still there. It was still attached, all that good stuff. And I passed it up just because, oh, it's not near mint. Ew. You know what I mean? I was just like really snobbish about it, and I'm kicking myself about that still. I could have bought a House of Secrets number 92 for $10. This was back in like 2005. I'm angry at myself. Okay, let's get close up on this if we can. All right, now there's writing up at the top. Oddly enough, in the grader notes, that was not mentioned. And they mentioned in the grader notes that there was a crease, a sub-crease down the middle. I didn't even notice it, and I really had to get close. And like it was just barely noticeable. I'm like, how in the hell? Again, CGC, stop bullshitting around. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, you see there's a little bit of a reader crease down the spine. Ticks. Again, you have that little bit of writing at the top, which they did not mark, which they didn't mention in the notes. I mean, you know, it's a little. I tried to clean this up as best I could. Yeah. And time for the reveal. It came back at a 6.5, which I'm cool with. I would have been happy with the 6, so a 6.5 is good with me. I think the main issue was the reader crease. I think they ding heavy for reader creases, and to be quite honest with you, reader creases are really, really ugly on books. But I mean, a book that's this hard to find, hey, you get it where you can take it, right? All right, now last but certainly not least, we have ourselves a Batty Man. We got some more Batman. We had to start with Batman, and we got to end with Batman. Number 189, first Silver Age appearance of the Scarecrow. Now this one, I'm not quite sure why I got this one graded, just because I really don't have that much of an attachment to it. I just I liked the way it looked. So I figured I would throw this in as well, because there were a lot of other books I could have got graded, but I just kind of threw this one in. It's a pretty clean book. I don't know. Not really much to say about it. You know, a couple of ticks that break the color, but ultimately it's a nice book. I pressed this book out because there was like a bunch of like a little crunches. You know, but they didn't break the color, fortunately enough. So I got this back, and it came back at an 8. Now this one I'm not that attached to, so if you check my eBay right now, which is Mercenot on eBay, I got this up. I have this up for sale, so it's up for sale right now. So get it while it's hot. Off-white to white. Yeah, off-white pages. So, yeah, that's my haul. I tell you what, let's, all So let's see. What book am I gonna show? I'm gonna bullshit around for like a couple of minutes before I sign out. Let's see. I'll tell you what. Let's show Fantastic Four number 52. Okay. I'm gonna scroll down the comments. Okay. And that is it for me because I gotta go to sleep. I want to go to sleep. I don't know. I think I want to go to a comic book store tomorrow morning. I didn't feel like doing it today because I was really out of it after work. I'm usually off on Thursdays, but I was way too tired to do that, so I'll probably do it tomorrow. So, yeah. Gonna get a good night's sleep. Gonna eat some breakfast. So, what do you value the House of Secrets number 92? Man. Like, if I were to sell this, because I'm really not that. I mean, the only one that I would be interested in selling is this Batman 189. This one, God. I know there's one on eBay right now for like 600 or something like that, but I mean, I'd want way more than that just because I'm attached to it. So, yeah. Yeah. But I guess that's it. I guess that's it for me. I'm going to sleep. I tell you what, I went to Comic-Con in Toledo last weekend, and I'm going to another show this weekend. So the one in Toledo, it was cool. It was a lot of vendors that I hadn't seen before, but I don't know. It wasn't worth the drive because I only found like maybe a couple of books, and I don't know. It just I can't even remember what I picked up there. Honestly, it was just like it was basically one book and a couple of new books. It was really it was worth it to go there, but I don't know if I'll go back though. At least not for a while. I don't know. It just didn't feel like it was worth that drive, and then you had to pay tolls and all that kind of shit. So, I spent most of the time kind of just BSing around with some dealer friends of mine that were set up there. I was just kind of talking to them most of the time. But anyway,